I don't know if it's too campy. I don't know if it's too campy for this particular suit. I mean, it does work with the bright colors. Hey everyone, Andrew here, Melbourne Superman, Super Fit Cosplay. So I've already put out a video, obviously, about what I think about it. Or, sorry, my first reaction to it. But now that I've sort of had a bit of time to digest it, I have thoughts on it. I have a lot of thoughts. Some of them good, some of them bad, some of them ugly. So I think before I get into my thoughts on it, it's important to know that this is somebody's vision, right? Like it's an interesting thing because I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, they've made the suit wrong. They've made it terribly." It's like, well, no, they haven't. They've made it exactly how they want to make it. So the people that do this in Hollywood know exactly what they're doing, and they would have had ton of prototypes. So whatever we're seeing is exactly what they want us to see. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's not the finished product. Like, as in, maybe he does get a different suit later, or maybe it is something that's going to be fixed in post. We don't know without any kind of context. We've seen a few pictures that haven't been touched up to my knowledge. So I think that there's a lot going on with this suit. So I'm going to get into the cons first. And what I don't like about the suit. Well, okay. No, I lied. We're going to get into the pros first. Keep you wanting more. So the pros. I really like the colors. I like how bright it is. I like that classic look. I think the colors complement each other really nicely. I do love how the S looks. It's not, I mean, it looks like it's a bit weathered, but I think, as does the red on the trunks and the yellow on the belt, but it's not so weathered that it detracts from it. That's really what they're trying to look. It just looks a little bit more modern, I think. So I do like the colors a lot. I like that there is the yellow S on the back of the cape. I think that really, I've missed that a lot. I used to love that when I was a kid, so I don't know why I'm drawn to that, but I do like that the yellow S is on the back of the cape, but more on that later. The emblem. I do like the emblem. Shoot me. I do like the emblem. I like the Kingdom Come. I loved when I saw it with Brandon Routh in Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I really liked the end of that show where he came out and it was in color. I do like it. I like it. I really like it. I really like the emblem. I like the yellow outline of it. I like the colors. I like, no, hands down. I like the emblem. We're gonna leave it there. More on that again later. The belt is neat. I do like the belt. I would have liked to see maybe like a little bit more of a trapezoid shape, if you know what that is, because it's kind of, I don't know, it just needs like that little extra dimension where it's just a little bit, it comes to a little bit more of a point at the bottom, I think, but who am I, right? But I do like the look of the belt. I think it's cool. The boots are fun. I don't mind the boots. I've seen a lot of people that don't really like the boots. I'm not one of those people. I'm trying to find a photo of the boots here, and now I can't because why would I? Why would I be able to do that? Why would I be able to pull something up on this video that you're expecting to watch that actually is relevant to the video? Here we go. Yes, there they are. I do like them. I like that the gap is not just a V. It's, you know, it's down, across, up. I guess that's the bottom of a trapezoid shape. I like the lining of them, as in the lines on them. So I don't mind that at all. And the cape, I really like. The cape looks really full. It looks really awesome. I'm not sort of sold on where it sits in terms of, and the collar and everything. I don't mind it. And in these photos, it does, and this is another thing. This is why I think that we're gonna look at a different suit in post-production, right? Because in this photo, you can see that, that the neckline in the back, it's got like a flap there that would have been Velcroed or something. I imagine that they're going to have to remove that because that does look a bit cosplay. So they're going to have to remove that, I'm assuming. But I do like the cape. I like where it sits. I'm not sure about the collar, but let's get into the cons. Let's get into the cons, the stuff that I don't like. All right. Now, I know I said that I really like the yellow S, but at the same time, the yellow S, I don't know if it's too campy. I don't know if it's too campy for this particular suit. I mean, it does work with the bright colors, but I don't know what type of movie that we're going to see, but it feels, unfortunately, the yellow S almost feels outdated at this point, and it just feels like a bit much. Like, remember with Superman Returns, all the micro S's and the S's on the back of the boots and the S on the belt buckle. The yellow S almost feels like too much now, and that really makes me sad because I absolutely love the yellow S. So I don't know if that's a con, but I'm putting it on the list anyway. Okay, the suit itself, so it reminds me of Movie World Superman. So if you've ever been to Australia, you've gone to Movie World, I'm sure at Six Flags it's a similar suit. It's very amusement park sort of mascot character, I think. And I think that that's the way that it fits. And that brings me to the next thing, the neoprene, which is the word I was trying to look for the other day. It looks like it's a neoprene sort of wetsuit material that just doesn't sit well. It can't be comfortable. The lines are cool, but it just, I hope they fix this in post because it just doesn't look like it fits. It looks like, unfortunately, it looks like, and I did say this, it does kind of look a bit cosplay. And there's nothing wrong with cosplay, but, and a couple of people brought to my knowledge that in some of the comic books, All-Star Superman, for example, the suit isn't necessarily so form-fitting that there's no wrinkles ever, and that's true. But this just, it doesn't look right. There's just something about it that's sitting that I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. And then the other con is I think that there's too many things going on. I think they try to put too much into this, like with the lines, with the collar, with the belt buckle, with everything going on, the LOS. I think that they needed to just simplify it a little bit. Now that said, I have something to look forward to. New Dream Props is actually maybe we are gonna work together again soon so that we can show you a little bit more about how a Superman suit can fit if it's made a little bit differently. So, but yeah, okay, so that's how I feel about that. Like, again, you know, the last video I did, I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on the suit again. Leave a comment down below, but that's my no-nonsense reaction to it. I think that there's a lot going on. I think there are a lot of good things. I think there are a few bad things, but I think we need to see more information. We need more information. We need to see something that's been edited in post in something. But that's where it stands. That's where we're at right now. So we've got some more photos coming out. We've got we got the photo of Clark Kent with that crazy hair. It's a good disguise, but all right, whatever. I don't know what that hairdo is, but we like it. But anyway, look, again, if you're liking this channel, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, ding, ding. Really, thank you so much for watching. Catch me at Melbourne Superman on Instagram. I'm here for Superman, cosplay, fitness, everything in between. I'm sure I'll find a niche that you want to see. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.